So last time I created a video and it was these women who had 36 questions and I responded back each and every single question that these people had. Well, guess what? I'm going to continue. Here's part 2 of these people from BuzzFeed. Their sexist questions, generalizations. You know what? Let's just get to the other half of their questioning and my response to all their questions.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
I don't have a daughter, but I have nieces, I got nephews, I got a younger sister. And if a man was to approach them, I would not object. Depends on, listen closely, how you do it.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point during a meeting?
If you're a feminist, you need to be interrupted. When people get in deep discussions, people just get interrupted. It happens. Just because something you don't like happened to you from a heterosexual man does not mean they did it because you were a female.
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Of course you don't spread your arms because of your breasts. Your breasts are not at the side of your arms. They're in front of you. I think this is self-explanatory. I think that you really know this shit. I think you're just pretending to be stupid.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you? Like watermelons through like this.
Just because you give birth does not mean that you are stronger. Like, I could squat over 200 pounds. I know a lot of women who cannot squat 200 pounds, but they could give birth. I could bench over 200 pounds. I know a lot of women who cannot bench 200 pounds. All of those women can give birth.
It's so bad to show your emotion.
I don't know. Why do women make it seem as if it's bad for men to show their emotions?
Why the f isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gender?
It's not ladylike and it's not gentlemanlike to curse. Obviously, in very liberal atmospheres and very informal atmosphere, people do curse. Words don't have gender.
Is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Listen, there's such a thing as due process. If a woman says she's been raped, I'm not going to jump to conclusions just because she said that. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. I respect due process, and due process is when the evaluation process to deciding whether somebody is telling the truth or not. You may not know this, but women usually win trial cases of rape. They usually do. If you tell me you've been raped, for me, I like to practice equality. I won't believe you or disbelieve you, and I won't believe or disbelieve the guy. Plain and simple.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. This stupid shit has to be comedy. This has to be bad comedy.
Why do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising? We can say the same thing about your dick size.
No. Never mind.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
So, what do you want? Currently, a majority of politicians are not female. But guess what? They generally side with women's preference of how law goes in legislation. Don't believe me? Just Google gender preference amongst politicians. Google that. Tell me what you find.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Here's a known fact about lesbian porn. The only reason you're knocking men from watching lesbian porn because you object to heterosexuals being sexually turned on or getting any sexual gratification. Now, had it been women watching lesbian porn, you won't have nothing to say to that. Now, women watch lesbian porn more than men, and women mostly watch lesbian porn. Google that. Anywhere you want to search, it's a fact.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
I don't know. Why don't you bring your face over so I can show you how it feels?
Ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
I'm sorry. I'll act womanly all the time.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
Yo, based on what all you feminists, I'm trying not to say bitches, so I'm gonna be politically correct. hoes, nothing you have said is based on equality at all. At all.
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
Check the link below to get an explanation about the wage gap. And the wage gap has been decreasing swiftly. Check the link.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
More money for who? Y'all making more and more money and we still paying for shit. Y'all making more money. Who's paying for dates? When was the last time you bought a man a drink?
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
If they're feminists, then they're looked at as bitches. If they're feminists. No, it depends on... It really don't matter.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Because I'm too busy speaking up against women who are saying sexist things to men in the public. So I'm like, I got my hands tied right now. Feminists are saying, oh, we don't have any disadvantages, or you are trying to make fun of a man. I'm kind of busy speaking out against feminists on that matter. And many other examples. Last time I checked, I spoke to a lot of women who said some sexist shit about men. And I've heard a lot of women say they talk dirtier about sex than men do. I don't know. What do you say when women talk sexually about men? Do you stick up for men? No. You wouldn't do that. Because it's not equality.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Ladies, acknowledge your privilege in society doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just acknowledge it and do something about it if you want equality. To all my supporters, stay black.